I think we show up here, we created this for ourselves, for one, to deepen our own practice. And we're studying the Dharma, we're practicing meditation, we're talking about a lot of the uncomfortable truths around reality. And, you know, I don't get that any other place. I feel like out in the world, all of the delusion and confusion is reinforced. And I come here to put things in perspective and to be reminded that, you know, really how I see the world is filtered through what's going on in my heart and the mind. And I like working with that. And I know that I've had more success when I show up here and do that with each of you and others.
Yeah, I think the idea originally was that Ryan and I originally discussed was pretty simple, just create community that wasn't available to us here in the Metro OKC. Ryan and I met on a Zoom meditation practice with Noah Levine, and eventually got together and talked about how cool it would be if we could have a place to call our own. And so that's why we did it initially. And then I think the benefits in regards to deepening the practice, enhancing community, you know, I can meditate all day long in my house at home, and if I don't have practice out in the world, practice in community, and experience, right? The experience of meditating with others, having discussions about the Dharma with other people. It brings that wisdom, which, you know, knowledge and experience together, wisdom of the truth, of reality and what's going on, and what does this mean when we study. We have a sutta study that we do here and look at what the Buddha originally said and how does it fit in today? What does it mean to me right here, right now, present time? And so having a place that we can do that and have these discussions about real life and real experiences, and frankly, how freaking hard it is to stay in the present on a daily basis is vital. And it's been exponential growth from my practice being able to come here 2 times a week.
What is Dharma Punx to someone who's never been to Dharma Punx before? Dharma Punx, to me, is a group of people who have a genuine desire to ease suffering in the world. Usually starts off with a suffering that is very much apparent in our own lives, but as you practice and you see these ridiculously ancient practices, and you start to experience an ease of suffering in your own life, then it's just natural to want that for others, right? It's natural to want this community to be on the path with others, because once that first little bit of suffering is gone, man, it starts getting hard, because the idiosyncrasies in your life that are causing suffering get even more difficult to kind of contemplate and be available for and do all those things. So for me, Dharma Punx is a place where people can come to explore and to learn more about these practices, and it's a group of people that sincerely want to make the effort to practice, to be present for this moment. Also, it is a group of people that value ethics and value how that works in their lives, and it's not this passing idea of being ethical, but it's an actual really present part of the way that we live our lives and how that all fits together. And it's safe. It's a safe place to be vulnerable and to talk about things that are hard, that aren't talked about in this society. That's how I envision Dharma Punx.
It's really how the world should be.
I hope so. Yeah. trying to build the world that we want to have exist.
Yeah.
And ease suffering, right? I think there's misconceptions sometimes about spiritual practice in general, that it's a little selfish. And this Buddhist idea of easing my suffering changes the world, right? So if you want to change the world, come see what we're about.
Yeah, absolutely.